Hello, my name is Mahesh Kumar. I am currently pursuing BTech third year in Artificial Intelligence Data Science. Today I would like to present my AI chatbot project. This project is a full stack web application. It built the front end using React and back end using Fast API, and I used SQLite as the database. The main purpose of the project is to allow the users to create the conversations and sending messages also and receiving AI generated response and store the chat history also. I go to code backend. So this is the file structure of the AI chatbot app backend and using front end. In the backend there are so many files like main.py. This is the code of main.py. This is the entry point of the Fast API application. Here I created a Fast API app. Configs cross to React frontend can communicate with the backend also. It defines all the API endpoints such as creating conversations and sending messages also. Next we go to this database.py. This is the database.py file. This file manages the database connections. I created the SQLite database and provides the database sessions and we move to models.py file. In this file, it defines the database tables. I have a models for the conversation and messages. And the other file is schema.py. I define the pedantic schemas. These schemas validating incoming requests and outgoing response. They include data validation and API readability also. I go to AI.py file. This file handles the AI generation, AI response generation. Whenever a user sends a message, the modules propose the request and returns the AI response to the user. Another is a requirement text files. In these files contain the all required packages like Fast API and SQL and UbiCon and other dependencies. All are in this file. Now we can see, and I use the API key was Grok API instead of Gemini. Why? Because Grok is a lightweight and fast response and updated also with compare with the Google Gemini API key. So now we go to front end SEO, and we have the app.jsx file to import a user in front end. App.js is a root component. It loads the computer user interface and other files like chart input JSX and message JSX. And mainly chart input JSX are this component accept the user input. And message JX in this component is responsible for the displaying each individual message. And this is the front end and back end of these files, and using EVE.env file for the Grok API key. And here the backend was running. See there, when you script UV1, here is running successfully. And this terminal was a front end terminal. It is also like running successfully. He created a link of host link of the website. In the workflow of the project is mainly when a user type a message, React sends the HTTP request to the Fast API backend, and Fast API validates the request using pedantic schemas. The AI modules generated a response. Both the user message and AI response are stored in SQLite database. And finally, Fast API returns the response the front end and React update and chart windows instantly. Using API, now we show the using this link, localhost link. Here is the website total overall website output of the code. AI chatbot. In this AI chatbot, what whatever you ask, AI agent will answer the question. Suppose in the first World Cup, and searching the India first World Cup, there is a India first cricket World Cup victory was in 1983 in the game captain lead by Kapil. These are the response from AI agents, sorry, AI assistant. Like we can see the new chat also whenever you want. This is the total AI chatbot, and we can see the side past charts, past history, which are stored in the past charts. If you want to delete it, if you want to just go to and delete. If you want the last past chart, then click the chart. Okay. See here the last chart. What whenever you click, they go to redirect to the last chart, redirect to the, and if you want to delete, then you delete the file and you create the new chart and continue the process whatever yours. This is the overall project of the AI chatbot using front end, back end, and fast API. To connect the both front end and back end, I use a fast API instead of Flask to better response and fast quick updates. That's it. Thank you.